Hello and welcome to my first video on Farming Simulator 22, and it's going to be a test slash help, no help, showing video on the new trees, how to on trees and stuff like that. Anyways, so right now we're standing next to with the tree planter loaded up with saplings and so on and so forth. Why, you may ask, why we have so many? If you were like me, I saw this earlier today, or was it yesterday? Anyways, in the store menu here, I'll show you. If we go to objects, pallets, tree saplings, we have the regular spruce. In 19 we just had the pine trees I think we could plant, but now we have spruce, and we also have pine, stone pine, birch, oak, willow, maple. I'm gonna butcher this one, but pagoda dogwood, shag bark hickory, American elm, cypress, and downy serviceberry. So we have 12 plantable tree types. So I have run through this test once before already, so I kind of have the gist of what everything is going to be like and do. But I'm going to run through it again here with you so you can see everything that's going to be going on. I have seasons turned off, obviously, just for the test, and days for month 1, just so everything runs through nice and quick. I don't know if that's going to change how fast they grow, if they're going to grow by month or by day. I'm not sure, but yeah, we have everything turned off just for the test. So let's hop in here. We'll get this started. We're going to plant one tree every day until probably for sure a year. Maybe we'll run a few more just down to fill up the line. But yeah, let's get this started. Okay, so it's one with the Master Ferguson. We're gonna hop over to the Fent, plant the one spruce or pine, and here's the stone pine, which is Zeter. We're in the John Deere. We're gonna plant a birch, and Valtra. We're gonna plant an oak tree there. Next we have the McCormick, and we're gonna plant the willow. There's very surprising stuff that happens with the willow. I will explain that as we move on. And then we have the maple tree in the plant with the class. There's the JCB. We're going to put in the pagoda wood. That's more of a bush, but we can plant it with a planter. It's not just placeable, which is very cool. Anyways, here's the Duke's Far. We're going to plant the hickory tree. And if you're probably telling I'm leaving everything running because it's just whatever, it doesn't matter how much fuel we burn. You probably won't burn too much anyways. But here we got the New Holland. We're going to plant the elm. Case, we're going to plant a cypress tree. And finally, we got the last big vent. We're going to plant this serviceberry. And again, this is more of that's a bigger bush too, but anyways. So, as we move on here, I will show you guys again, probably a few days planting as we go, just as maybe a bit of a time lapse, or just sped up a little bit. Time lapse might get a bit shaky, but yeah, I will go into my house here, and we will sleep next month, and then we will join you guys back in here once we possibly have some growth happening. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the new sleep function where you can just, no matter what, you can skip forward to the next. But yeah, so next day, here we are. Gonna be extortionate leasing fees. Oh, I still have the government subsidy signs out. We should. I will quickly get rid of those. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so we're back. Got rid of them so it'll stop earning money every day, or hour I guess it would be. But yeah, okay, so let's hop in here. As you can see, we have no growth in anything yet. So we'll drive these all forward a little bit till we get the next sapling out. So go ahead, put in the comments what you think will be the first tree to sprout and the fastest growing or slowest growing. I mean, you'll see in the video, but I was super surprised when I saw that also. It's like, we can plant different tree types, not just the placeable. You can see them grow up. So yeah, we're just going to quickly hop through these, get a new one planted, just so you can see the progression of the growth per month, what they all take, how long they each take, and how much of a difference they all have. At the end, I'll show you guys which ones can be taken down with the forest harvester, the tree harvester, forest harvester, tree harvester. But yeah, so I will keep doing this. I will just stick on some music and I will talk to you guys once we have some growth. Aha! Would you look at that? We have our first growth. So yes, we are back. We have our first growth. We have our first stage of birch trees. They took 5 months because we went from August to September, September to October, October to November, December to January. Yeah, birch took 5 months. And that's their first growth stage. That shot up like a rocket. That is as right now. I don't know if giants are going to patch this so they're going to have another stage, one smaller yet. But yeah, so birch trees are up. These are not. Oh, what would these be? Just our regular pine. They have gone up a growth stage too. Both of these have gone up. So, pine trees also took 5 months. Pine trees and birch trees both took 5 months to get their first growth stage. So that's pretty quick. Personally, I was really banking on willows. Which ones are willows here? They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th on the line. So we go, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, so you can go down 2. Yeah, I was really thinking Willows, this run here, would be first, because Willows, where I'm from, they grow like wildfire, just so easy to shoot up. But that's not the case. So we have put 5 saplings in so far. We're gonna put our 6th run in right now, and we'll keep an eye out on what's gonna be coming next. I think there should be a few trees that are going to sprout in the next month. Yeah, I don't know if, like, this is being recorded December 4th, so I don't know when Giant's going to be coming out with the newest patch. I don't know if they're going to add more growth stages to these or not, but that's pretty big growth for the birch trees for the first stage. Whoops, not finished that one. Now we can tab over. So I'm recording this on PS4. I don't know if there's any different features on the PS5 or the next gen Xbox as well, or PC for that matter. But this is just what I've noticed, so I figured I'd share what I've seen. And so yeah, let's go ahead and we'll sleep again. Hibernate for a month. Go. 9 o'clock. And we'll see what kind of growth we have coming up next. Alright, let's take a little walk. What do you think? I know I've done this test before, but I've kind of forgotten what's next. So let's see here, I have it on my paper. So the service berry, nothing. The cypress, nothing. The elm, nothing. The hickory, nothing. The dogwood, nothing. I mean, as you can tell, all the saplings are the same. They're just the normal. The saplings are the spruce or pine, whatever saplings we always have had. But they do grow different trees. Maple, nothing. Willow, nothing. Oak, nothing. Personally, I think oak should be the slowest at growing because they take forever. Ooh, we have another birch tree up. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing for the stone pine yet. The normal pine, you got. Did we have 2 up before? I think we did. And nothing for the spruce. So, that's 6 months gone. Let's hop into the Max Ferguson here and get the next plot in. There we go. So, I'll hop it down here and do them all again. I'll probably cut out the next chunk here because you've seen this a few times already. And let's move on to some more. Alright, so we just slept, and as you can tell, we have some new updates. I guess the word would be not upgrades, updates. So service berry, still nothing. Still just saplings in the ground. But we got some cypress. So the cypress takes 7 months to get their first growth stage, which is up there. Nice little tree. The elm, American elms, also took 7 months to get our first growth stage, which is quite big as well. And we have our hickory, took 7 months. Well, technically, this one took 7 months, and this one took 6 months. I don't know exactly why. It must be like 6.5 or something where they click over. But yeah, let's see, have to write this down here. The hickory also took 7 months. We got nothing for the dogwood bush. Nothing for the maple. Nothing for the willow. Nothing for the oak yet. But we have another birch tree up. Our stone pine got nothing yet. Got another pine, just normal pine, and no spruce yet. So let's move on, and we'll get the next set in. You probably find this extremely boring, but I find it kind of interesting, so I figured I'll show it out. Okay, don't go too far. And there we go. I've noticed that I don't know if it's just horsepower wise or if it's because it's a bit of a smaller tractor, the Zetor there does kind of struggle to get that thing going, as well as the Valtra. You can tell here, yeah, oh, actually now it's not doing too bad. But yeah, anywho, let's get this done and jump over to the next day. Alright, we're down to April. Let's see if there's any changes. Nothing there. Nothing new here. Nothing. Nope. Had these before. So that was. There's nothing here in the dog. Maple or the willow or the oak. Nope. Just birch is going good. Nothing there yet. Wow, these pine are just going. Huh. I'm sure that last time I did this, the spruce were up by this time. I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna pause the recording here and go. I took a screenshot of them grown, and I'm sure it was by April because I had done the test in the same time period here. So I'm just gonna pause the recording. I'm gonna quickly go check my screenshot here. Nope, turns out I was mistaken. They were not up by April. So, I guess I got ahead of myself. But anyways, so, get through these again. They're nice looking tractors. Really liking the older stuff that they put in the game as well, not just the newer models. But one thing I'm really disappointed about is the lack of case tractors they put in. Like, 19, we have loads of them. Now we have none, really. Come to think of it. I mean, this isn't about the tractors this video, but still. Like, these are all medium tractors, except the Fent on the end there. And the only medium tractor that was a case, actually, was this one. And this is not even base game, this is a mod Giants put out. So, I don't get it. Like the quad track's not even in here. See if you go to tractors here, small tractors. Let's see if there's no small case, I don't think. Oh yeah, there is a Maxim. Okay, there is one there. But medium tractors. Cormac. No, there's none. There's just the 7200 Pro Series. That's a mod. And the large tractors, they have the Magnum. That's it. So there's 3 with the mod. I don't know. Giant size always kind of bewildered me a little bit. But anyways, so let's head on here again, and we will sleep again, and we'll move on to our 9th month, and we'll see what kind of changes there are. I think this is going to be one with a lot of changes. Is it 9th month or 10th month where we're going to have lots of changes? I think it's going to be 9. You think by now there should be lots of growth, but we'll see. Yeah, here we go. In the 9th month we have our service berries. We got some up there. That's the first growth. They take 9 months to get this big. And we got some more cypress, 2 more elm. Got a couple more hickories up. Oh, we got some dogwoods. Also take 9 months. Guess the bushes themselves take 9 months. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And, oh, what? We got oaks. Because we got maple here. Nothing. This is willow. And these are oaks. Yeah, I got the oak leaves and everything. Oh, I love that. Actually, all the detail they went to. That's a lot of growth for the first growth stage of an oak tree. The oak tree takes 9 months. Okay. And we got a lot more birch trees going there. And oh, we also got our stone pines going up. That's the stage of them. Wow. And we got the second growth stage of our normal pines. Yeah, so that's cool. I'll also go through at the end, or further along, how many growth stages each of them have. I have that ticked down, I do believe, fairly close. Actually, I should retally that as well. So spruce we're at 1 so far. Pines we're at 2. Stone pine we're at 1. But yes, that's the first growth stage of spruce, which is just shot up there as well. I sure hope they do add in another growth stage, because see, birch, we still just have the 1 growth stage. Oak have 1 growth stage so far. Willow has none. They have dogwood has 1 so far. The hickory has 1. The elm has 1. Cypress has 1, and the serviceberry has 1 so far. Okay, so hop into the tractors here and we'll get the next row done. I'll see you in June, I guess. Alright, so here we are in June. What's happened? Let's take a look. We got lots of growth here in these trees, still looking all pretty small. We got still no maple or willow. Interesting. Wonder why they grow so slow. Because oak trees are this big already. And oh, we got a second growth stage on the birch. Cool beans. Nice. Okay, so that's pretty much all I really got to show you right now, because there's no new growth, just an extra growth stage on the birch over here. I'm wondering if it is possible to, how soon we can harvest, get the tree harvester out. Like if first growth stage will be okay. Can these be harvested with this? I don't think so. This tree type is not suitable. No. Okay, so we'll head on here, see if the spruce is viable or not. Can go turn the help window on so we can see if it says cut or not. So first growth stage, you can cut already, in case you're wondering. I mean, big for their first growth stage, that's for sure. Alright, well, let's hop back in the tractors here, and we'll put in the 11th tree. We should turn the help window back off. I don't like it taking up the screen. See, that the Zeter just takes a while to get going. All the other ones here seem fine. Might be just underpowered. Don't know. Yeah, if I was doing this in FS19, there would be no way I'd be using a different brand for every planter, because that slot count would be insane. But in 22, it's amazing, because we have twice, well, on PS4 we have twice the slots, and nothing is used that much. Nothing uses that many slots, which is great. There we go. So let's head on down into July for our 11th month. So I don't know if this is on Elm Creek. I don't know if the French map or the Swiss map, they would have different trees to plant. I don't know, because I was doing my own playing around on Elm Creek here, and I saw that, so I was like, whoa, gotta do a video on that. But let's take a look. What else is new? Any other growth stages? These are all still the same. Cypress, just the same. Nothing bigger here. Nothing bigger here. Nope. These bushes are all still the same. Still no growth for the maple or willow. Looking great. I love how they're not all exactly the same either, because that one is a bit darker. Pretty cool. Another birch is up. Another growth stage. Same as the last one I had. These are good. I had written down 2 growth stages for pine ready. Yes, I do. Good. And still just the 1 growth stage for the spruce. So no changes from there. Now we're going to be putting in our 12th tree. So it's going to be our 12th month. 1 year of growth. And we'll see how far we are. How far along all the trees have gotten in 1 year. Well, it'll be just the front tree. The rest of these are younger. Whoa, don't go too far. Alright. So I'm assuming the amounts of growth, I just thought of this now, the number of growth stages should correspond with under decorations, not decorations, oops, it's under landscaping, trees. We have the different ones here. We have young elm, small American elm, medium, large. So I'm assuming there should be 4 growth stages of the elm. So that corresponds with that. Yes, it's a bit bigger. And if you go to the serviceberry, yeah, and there's 1, 2 large. Yeah, see there's 3 of the serviceberry. Dogwood are these ones here, where my little circle's on. And we have a small, medium, large. Yeah, so there should be 3 growth stages of that. Yeah, should be all in here. Yeah. Anywho, okay. Sidetracked. Let's go here and we will sleep another month so we can get on to our first year of growth. See what kind of changes are in store. If we're going to get some more different amounts of growth stages. This whole test probably is boring you to death. I enjoy it though. So, I'm going to do it. So let's take a look. First year, what do we got? Nothing changed in this end, just a few more up. No extra growth stages, just a few more up here as well. One whole year, and a maple tree is not grown, and a willow tree has not even grown. Like the oak tree's this big already. The willow has not even grown. Got another birch that's gone up another growth stage. Nice. And no other growth stages here. Alright, so no change at the 1 year mark. So we'll put in another tree. Once we get to the end here, we're just gonna stop planting because we run out of room, obviously. But yeah, so I will see you in September, year 2. Alright, so into September. And let's see what we got. Oh, we got age on the cypress. So at 13 months along, we get another growth of the cypress. And actually of the American elm. I'm assuming you can't plant that probably on the other maps, but I'm not sure. Oh, and we also get another growth stage on the hickory. No extra growth stages on the dogwood. Still no maple or willow. No extra growth stage on the oak. That's, yeah. Still just 2 on the stone pine. Still just have their same growth. Is that a 1, 2? That's a 3rd on the pine. So those are sprinting upwards. And the spruce are still in their 1st. Okay, so that's the update for September. See you in October once the new trees are all planted. So, looks like nothing new for October. So we'll move on. We had that growth stage there before. Never mind. Thought I was seeing things. So we get our final trees in here. There we go. Pull them off to the side like this. Oops, should shut them off. There we go. The last pine. Cedar, putting the last stone pine. There we go. John Deere will put in the last oak, right? That's what he's putting in, right? No, sorry, he's putting in birch. There we go. The Valtra is putting in oak. I mean, they could probably get away with doing another run there, but we'll just match it up with the last ones which can't because of the road here. And then we'll take the McCormick and put in the Willows that don't grow. We'll take the Cross and put in a Maple that doesn't grow. And a JCB, we'll put in some more dogwood bushes. Or bush. Singular, I guess. Whoopsie. That's one thing you're so used to FS19 when you shut off the engine, you can still steer it a little bit. Oh, when you shut them off now, there's no steering at all. Take the Dutes far, and we'll put in another Hickory. In the New Holland, we'll put in the last Elm. In the case, we'll put in the final cypress tree. Oops, there we go. And the fence, the big fence, we're putting our last service berry. Beautiful. All right. So let's go and hit the hay for another time for this year, and we'll move on into November. This will be 1 year and 3 months then, or 15 months, whichever way you want to look at it. So, changes. Let's take a look. So, service berry, no changes, just more growing. No extra height on the poplars. No extra poplars, those are cypress. Silly me. The elm are staying the same, or just more growing, but no higher. The hickory, dogwood, maple and willow are just staying dormant apparently. Oaks are doing good. Birch are doing good. We have another growth stage on the birch. So the birch have 3 growth stages already, and the willow trees are not even up. Something's not right. Stone pines doing good, regular pines doing good, and the spruce. So let's head on back to our house and sleep. I'm gonna go into the menu here just so I can zoom in and click on it, visit it, so I don't have to walk back. Oh, we need to mark down our 16th month. So an interesting thing, once the harvestable trees get fully grown, which we will get to at the end. Don't want to spoil it right now, but stick around, you'll find out, or you can skip there, whatever. Still no more growth there. Nothing. Nothing here. Those trees are still dead to the world. Oaks are doing good, nothing different on the birch, nothing different there, nothing. Alright, so no change in that month there. So we will sleep again to our 17th month. Who knows, I may be cutting some of this out because of There's nothing changing. I'll probably cut it out, but we'll see. Or maybe not. Alright. What's the do? There's some change. We got some more growth on our service berries. Our downy service berries. We got another set of growth on the 19th, right? No, at 17th month. Sorry. No more growth anywhere else here. Probably on this other, probably in the dogwood bush we have another growth stage as well. Yes, the bushes grow at the same rate. 17 months, you get your second growth stage on them. These are still dead to the world. Oh, oak trees also grew up another growth stage in the 17th month. Birch or not. Oh, also the stone pine gets their second growth stage. The pine get another growth stage, and the spruce get another growth stage. So at the end, I'll show you with the tree harvester what you can do with these, because it's just these, the spruce and the pine, which you can harvest with the tree harvester. As we already tested, you can harvest these already. First growth stage of your spruce, you can hit them with the tree harvester. I don't know why you'd want to, because they're just tiny little spindles yet. You cannot harvest these, even though I thought you could. These are different. Oh, I guess we had these. We only had these two trees types that you could harvest in 19 as well. So we head back to the farmhouse and we will move along with this test. Don't want this to be too long. I was hoping around 15 to 20 minutes, but it's probably going to end up being close to 40. Seeing how the willow and maple do not want to grow. So we're 18th month now. I don't think there's going to be much change in the 18th month. No, it's not looking like it. Nothing for here. Cypress is the same, Willows is the same. Just two growth stages there. Yeah, still nothing here. Hey, there's nothing. Boggles my mind. Yeah, wasn't expecting anything because everything grew last month. So let's move along to our 19th. This is probably getting boring, so yeah, you won't be seeing much of this now. Unless we get some major growth. Let's just take a little flight around here. Zoom out a bit. Oh, we do have some more growth, don't we? Let's take a look here. So we got our 2 growth stages on the service berry. We've got 3 growth stages now on the cypress. We got 3 growth stages up on the elm. We got, hard to see there, but we got 3 growth stages on the hickory. 2 on the berries there, not berries, the dogwood there. Oak still just has the 2. Birch has, oh, all the birch are already up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 on the birch, 2 on the stone pine. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 already on the regular pine, and 2 on the spruce. So let's, those all taken care of. So let's go and sneak a bit of a snooze again. Write this down. We slept again, so we're on our 20th month. I should quit walking away from this post. Just now that everything's growing, you want to kind of look from up above anyways. Growth on dogwood, serviceberry, I mean. Those are all still the same. Oh, we got another growth stage on the birch though, looks like. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the birch now. Yeah, that's all the update I guess we have for our 20th month. It's interesting to see the growth rate just like as you go along. Yeah, that's it. So let's move along to our 21st month. Right? 5, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. 21st month. I don't know why my math all of a sudden was gone in my head. No more growth anywhere. Take a quick peek. Nope, nope. This time. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1, 2. We need to take a walk over there. Actually, let's just tab into this guy here. I'm going to take a look at the spruce here. Okay, so we got, that's the first growth stage. That's the second. That's the third. That's the fourth. Oh, we got our 5th growth stage on the pine. Okie doke. Look at that. Cool. So interesting. Tree growth. I do love trees. They just make everything look pretty. I know I was saying, when you sit here at home, like I don't need ornaments on it. I would be just fine with just the tree in the house. Don't need decorations on my part. Yeah, no new growth on any of those. Nope. 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 And nope. Alright, so no change. Ooh, I did not mark that down. To our 22nd month. We'll move on to our 23rd month. Yeah, so I did post on my Instagram, Frosted Farmer, that I'll most likely be starting my I know lots of YouTubers have started their Let's Plays already on the Giants maps, but I think I'm going to not. I'm just going to play the game, kind of learn everything there is to it. Before I start a Let's Play, I'll probably start a Let's Play on one of the first mod maps that come out. But yeah, still no growth on the serviceberry or the cypress. So we got 1, 2, 3 on the cypress. Yeah. 3 on there, 3 there. Yep, and 1, 2 there. We're 23 months in, and these are not growing. It's like they're glitched and broken or something. They don't grow. Kind of weird. Oak still just has 2. The birch still has 4. There's nothing new there. 2, 3, 4. Yep. The stone pine just have the 2. They got their 5th. Still got the pine have their 5th growth stage yet. Not any higher. And the spruce still just have 2. So let's move along to our 2nd year. Years we are now. Let's see if we got any growth from their stubborn trees that are broken. Just don't grow. I like how when you go into the landscaping, productions, buildings, mode, all that stuff, it always snaps to right where you are, not where you had last used it, like it did in 19. No growth there. Still no growth on these guys. They must be broken. I ain't gonna expect anything from them anymore. Yeah, nothing on the oak, nothing there. Okay, no change on the 2nd year. So let's move along. Mark that down. Gotta keep track of where we are. Okay, so let's take a little fly ahead. Oh, we got another growth stage on our service berries. And another one on our cypress as well. Oh, elms are getting big. The dogwood, not dogwood, our hickory also has grown. They grew. Let's first go to dogwood. And now we need to go for a walk. Go check it out. Our maple and willow finally grew. Once we passed our 25th month. Whoops, right there. 25 months. And we finally get growth on the maple and willow. Let's go back flying here. And we got another growth stage on the oak, also on the birch, and the stone pine, and the regular pine. Oh man, everything's growing now. And the spruce. Wow. I think they have all reached their max there now, like these guys. The spruce, pine, tall pine, really. The stone pine, excuse me. And the birch as well. Oopsie, I wrote that wrong. There we go. The oak, I think, will have as well. Not quite sure about the willow and the maple, seeing how they're so far behind. But I think the rest of these have all reached their max. So let's go check here under landscaping, trees. If we go, where are they? We'll check out the maple and willow. Birch, oak. Okay, so yeah. If you go according to what they have placeable trees, willows only come in the one size, which is kind of weird. And apparently you cannot even place maples, because there's pine, willow, oh, so they do grow more. They get a bit shorter, but a bit wider, it looks like. Okay, we get the large oaks, which match that, yep. Birch, hickory matches that, yeah. American elm. We're looking for maple. Yeah, you can't place maple trees. So if you want to have maple trees on your farm, you're gonna have to plant them. I love that. Even the leaves are just, yeah, these are oak leaves. You can see that. They have a very distinct leaf, and so do the maples. So now I'm curious if the maples anymore. I'm probably going to pass some time, because everything, according to what giants have for placeables, that they are all at their max. But before we do so, let's hop into the and we'll see what we can do. Again, let's turn on the help menu. Trade job, go to. Yeah, they can only drive them. They can't harvest. That would be insane. So let's see. Let's just change cut length or whatever. What can we do cut lengthwise? Wonder. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just up to 8. That's what we can do. Just like 19. So let's see. Can we do the spruce? This tree is too thick. How high would you have to cut it? Too thick. Too thick. Oh wow. You can cut them up there. And then it's okay. So the really large, the tallest spruce trees, if you want to harvest them, make sure you catch them in their second growth stage. Not their largest like they are there, but this one here. Because this one, you still can, if I can get to the right spot. I cannot see where I am. Oh, that's why. Yeah, see, this one works right at the bottom. It will too. If we're lined up. There you go. Yeah. So the spruce trees, the first and second growth stage work. Third growth stage, you cannot harvest with the tree harvester. You would have to do that by hand. The bottom section. You can go up to where the leafy part is, and then it works. But if we go to our pine, we're on our max height here, and let's see here. Does it say is it too big? Well, no, because I'm not in the right spot. Okay, right at the bottom is too big, but if you go up like an inch, then it's fine. So they work no matter what size. But everything after that is not harvested. You have to do it all by chainsaw if you want to do that. Oh yeah. Okay, so I am going to pause recording here. I am going to do a little bit of time passing. And we are going to see if we can get when these grow again. And if these grow again. I'm thinking they should, but I'm not too sure. So I will see you in a bit. For you, it'd be like just instantaneous, but for me it'll be a while. I'm thinking. It's crazy. Willows take 2 years before they ever start to grow. Yeesh. Anyways, I will do my best to keep track here of how long we go before we see a change in the maple and willow. See you soon. Alright, so I am back after a long time of sleeping. Excuse me. So, what I have come up with is, once the willow and maple grow, that's it. That's all you get. So look here. There they are. These two rows. They just go to that, and that's all you get. If you want maples on your farm, you cannot place them because they don't come out of placeables. You have to use a planter for them. These guys, if you want the large ones, you have to place them because it doesn't grow. As for the rest of them, you've seen as they grew up. And how long it took, I did not write down how long it took till they were fully grown. I should have done that, but your first growth they have. If you want your quickest growing, these are your 5 months for harvesting. You have to wait a little bit longer, but if you want a first harvest, it would be these guys. In 9 months, you could harvest them. But yeah, your choice after that, what you want to do. I just think it's fascinating that you can plant other trees now. You don't have to just place them. You can plant them. Very, very cool. So, that's going to do it for me, Frosted Farmer. I hope you enjoyed this little test and hopefully you learned something new. That'd be cool. But until the next one, don't forget to keep your eyes out for Let's Plays that will be coming out in the future. And if you want, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you and what you think of all this new stuff happening. And this is it. It'd be great to have a driveway to your yard underneath this. But anyways, oh, the deers are in my forest. Yeah, cool. Anyways, till the next one. Later.